Welcome to Hillier Nurseries. I know many of you will be working from home and not able to visit us this year, so we thought it would be a good idea to bring the nurseries to you. Hillier Nurseries have been going for over 150 years now, and I'm Jim Hillier, part of the 5th generation of Hilliers working at the nursery. Here in Hampshire and Sussex we've got 750 acres of trees, and over the next series of weeks we're going to bring those trees to you. At this time of year we would be preparing or even up at Chelsea Flower Show at the moment, building our exhibit. Chelsea Flower Show is really special for Hilliers. We were hoping for a 75th this year, but as we all know it's not to be until hopefully next year. But we thought we would use this time to bring you what it takes to being a Chelsea exhibitor at Chelsea Flower Show, the best show in the world. So trees at Chelsea Flower Show are very important. They give height, they give structure, and they give excitement to the whole exhibit. Not just ours, but everyone else's if you've seen them in the outdoor gardens. What's important is that they are all top quality, and that starts a very long time ago. If you think of the trees up at Chelsea, it might be certainly between 10 and 25 years old. They start from zero. So we start off with very young trees, but we started from bud. These ones here are about 2 years old, having been budded. We then move on to slightly larger ones that we've transplanted. These ones are about 4 years old. You can see they've started to develop. Each time we're looking at the detail to keep a straight stem and a strong leader. That also continues in the bigger trees. These ones here are about 12 years old. We'd call them semi-mature trees, even though they're quite young semi-mature trees. But the same attention to detail carries on, always making sure that the canopies are well balanced, there's no crossing branches, any poor branching is pruned out, so that the ideal is that we'll have perfect trees. So some trees are used for their structure. Hornbeam is a very, very useful tree at Chelsea because it's one of the earliest to leaf, and it's very important that we can guarantee that the trees are in leaf at Chelsea. That's one of the most important things you don't really think about. But hornbeams are so good because they do come into leaf so quickly, and you can have them in all sorts of different shapes. We have them in columns, we have them as standard trees, or you can have them as pleach trees like these ones here. Chelsea's a prime time to launch some of our new trees, which we've done over the years. Last year it was Ulmus New Horizon, the disease-resistant elm that we were lucky enough to have Judy Dench on our stand. In previous years it's been Betchley Edinburgh, like these, which are magnificent all year round. As well as our own trees for our own exhibit, we also grow trees for other people's exhibits, and garden designers come and choose their own trees. One of the favourites is Prunus cerula, which was used to great effect by Joe Thompson some years ago, and you can see why. Look how it really glistens in the light. Last year we used Prunus yedoensis, a spring flowering cherry, and yet it would normally be flowering about a month before Chelsea. So what we had to do was prepare the tree, and when it was in bud, very tight bud, we had it in the cold store for 4 weeks. Only when it was just about to become Chelsea time, one of the last trees that we actually put into place, because we knew that as soon as it would come out of that cold store, it was in that lovely pavilion at Chelsea that would come into bloom, and it worked spectacularly. Chelsea Flower Show is a wonderful time, and it's a time when we can exhibit what we do at the best show on earth. But of course, this happens all year round, so we are always growing quality trees. We're always having that attention to detail, and landscape and the nursery industry continues for 12 months of the year. And all the trees, we hope, are Chelsea perfection, Chelsea standard, available 12 months of the year.